Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a Real Mom car tour of the 2025 Ford Expedition Platinum. And this has been completely redesigned for this year. And Ford is all about making this the hub of the family, the command center. And there's a couple of key things that they took into account when they were redesigning Expedition. And I'm going to tell you what I liked and everything that you need to know about the redesigned 2024 Expedition. And we're going to look at how this thing can dominate the tailgate. So let's get started.
If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. Hi, I'm Jana, and I give Real Mom car tours. I am a boy mom, auto enthusiast, and I'm an Aquarius, which means my life and sometimes these tours are a little bit chaotic. So buckle up and let's get back to it.
I usually start under the hood, but there's so much to see that I'm just going for it on the outside. And one of the first things you're going to notice are these upgraded 24-inch wheels on this Platinum. There's tons of zone lighting outside of this baby. See this up top? That's so you can illuminate outside of the campground or at the tailgate or whatever it is you're doing. We have more lights here, lights under here, and I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but wait until you see the ambient lighting inside. But since we're on lights, that gives me a really good transition to show you the lights in the front and tell you about what is under the hood. New for this year, you have this LED light strip that goes, I call it a strip, a bar, or whatever you want to call it, that's going to go all the way around the side. And it's so funny, the engineer or the designer was telling me that it like reminds them of a guy like flexing their muscles because of the way it's designed, which I just think is so cute. And it makes me want to just flex my muscles. Under the hood, we're going to have a 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 that's going to have 400 horsepower. You do have the option to upgrade to a high output that's going to make 440 horsepower. Every Expedition is going to tow up to 7,000 pounds and properly equipped can also tow up to 9,600. There's nothing this thing can't do. The real story is happening up front with this new tech. We have a 24-inch one-piece pano display that's going to take the place of your gauge cluster as well as your head-up display. You've got a squared-off, roundish, ovalish, or we call it a squoval steering wheel here, and you can control things with your thumbs up top. We have a 13.2-inch digital display that's going to have the newest Ford digital experience. You have your comfort buttons pulled out. You can charge. You have a wireless charging pad here, or you could just set a phone here. You have your cup holders here, places to charge, and look at this. This thing moves so that you can put a purse, a bag, takeout, or whatever under here. And it also allows you to get devices and cup holders and climate controls into your second row. You have a piano roof, tons of really nice soft touch surfaces, a fabric covered soundbar across the front, ambient lighting all the way around, and this is red because the door is open. And when I close it, it goes back to blue. I did other videos, and I'm gonna move you around to this side. On the other Explorers, I did King Ranch and I did Tremor, and I couldn't get into the second or third rows. But I'm doing it right here, baby. And one of the things, we have automatic running boards. We have automatic running boards to help get you in this puppy. And these seats are set up on a 40-20-40 split. And what does that mean? They move independently. Do you see this? So that I can move this one up and back. For your car seat install, you can go 3 across and you can move people around so that they're not all in line messing with each other. You can also choose to drop this middle seat, and this is especially helpful if you are carrying long cargo, skis, fishing rods, you get the point. You have 3 sets of lower latches. That's right, 6 lower latches, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. And catering to families doesn't stop with that. We have device holders up top that can accommodate a phone or an iPad, plugs down here so everybody can stay charged. You even have another device holder right there. You have pass-throughs here where you could tie down things like cargo that could be coming through. 2 cup holders here and a rough touch point here so that we're not worried about keeping it nice. This is the hub of the family, which means it's going to be used hard. You control your climate here, and you have additional household plug right there. Your vents are up top, and I don't see sunshades, and I haven't seen sunshades, so I don't think they have them. And I am a little bit disappointed, but there's so much other stuff I'm excited about that I guess I can't be too beat up about it. I'm going to show you what it's like getting into the 3rd row. And we're going to do that together. Should we have some snacks? Oh my gosh, if you can't tell that I'm rushed, sometimes people are like, it's okay, breathe. I'm like, no, there's no time to breathe. There's like 20 of us here trying to get content. Notice this. Expedition has a car seat tilt, which means you should not have to uninstall a forward-facing car seat to get into the 3rd row. All right, so if you do, I know a lot of people still love a bench. You can also opt to get captain's chairs, and this is what it looks like. I still have decent legroom. My knees are not touching. These are all the way back. My vents are up top. I have 2 cup holders on my left, a cup holder and a snack tray on my right, places to charge with 2 USB-Cs on my right, and an additional 2 chargers on my left. Notice that there's buttons here. These seats are power adjusted, so they do recline and come forward. And I want to see if you can see this. It's so dark, you guys, but look at this. Hopefully you can see this. This is on a 40-20-40 as well, which means if you just want to keep 6 people riding in style, 2, 2, and 2, you can lay down these middle seats and have skis or whatever we just talked about, long stuff poking all the way through. Bring you in for a little POV, and this is what it looks like back here. This is what it looks like. My leg room, I can get my fist in between there. Cup holders, power adjustment, places to charge, vents up top, and let's look at this up close because it really is awesome. So you still have 2 people seated in the 3rd, 2 people seated in the 2nd, and then your 2 front seat passengers, and you can have all of your stuff hauling too. And there's tons of room behind the 3rd row if the 3rd row is up. You do have 2 sets of lower latches in your 3rd row. You should know that for your car seat setup. I desperately want to eat those chips. I just don't know if it will be frowned upon. Probably the most badass thing that I'm going to show you today is this tailgate. And I'm sweating, but let's go for it. First of all, if I had the key fob on me, all I would have to do is approach and it would open. You have 75% that lifts up like an SUV lift gate, 25% down here that's like a truck tailgate. You can open it with one touch, and this thing is so freaking awesome. I mean, this is your truck tailgate. This is like your F-150 tailgate. It holds up to 600 pounds, and this is your hub. Ford wants you to linger longer with your family. Families are driving the Expedition, and we're doing stuff. Like, I know we go to soccer 6 out of 7 days a week. It's either a practice or a game. Oh my gosh, I get so tired. I have 1 child in here, 1 on the field. I'll try to back up to the field if I can, and I'm sitting inside here so you don't get any air. At least on the tailgate, you get some air. Not only that, we're at the point of year where college tailgate is happening. Go NC State. For all my ACC fans, look at this. So this can be up here. You can flip it over and have stadium style seating because you know that old back gets sore. So I love to have something supporting me. Or if this is up, we're gonna pop these legs down, and this is now the centerpiece of your tailgate. And this is now the centerpiece of your tailgate. Of course, I'm grabbing the salty snacks, but it's just so functional and it's so well thought out. There's power in here and a Wi-Fi hotspot. So part of your Ford connectivity package is that you can get, your Wi-Fi on board, and you can connect up to 10 devices, but you also have a range of 50 feet. Pay attention here. That means if you're bringing your big old flat screen out to the tailgate, you can have it set up over here, and the Wi-Fi is gonna reach up to 50 feet. This was made for fun. This was made for families, And it sure as heck was made for fun families. So I'm gonna take all my tailgate stuff back so that we can finish up. So what do you think of the 2025 Ford Expedition? Do you agree with me that this thing is going to dominate the tailgate? I think it will. I'm gonna see if like Dan's, oh, he's holding an iPad. All right, wait, hold on, here we go. This is what linger longer means. Ready? Right. Oh, up high. Wait, I'm ready. Why'd you soft it like that? Here, look, well, here's like, I'm all over social media. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram and at realmomcartours.com. You can also check out my other expedition videos because I look at the King Ranch and the Tremor, which is completely badass. I'm sweating, so I think this is all from me in the middle of Detroit. Thanks for watching.